I am really not feeling this right now. Looks like I'm going through a little bit of a reefing rut, guys. Maybe a life rut, who knows? But we're gonna relate this to reefing. So yeah, I haven't been feeling doing anything with the tank lately. I literally just walk by, it looks not great. I haven't been wanting to record. I've just kind of been, I guess, a little burnt out. I was not gonna film, but then I kind of forced myself to because I figured a lot of you guys might go through this too. So why not kind of just talk through why I think I'm feeling like this and kind of like how I'm gonna get myself out of it, because we ain't selling yet. Maybe it helps somebody in the future, maybe it doesn't, I don't know, but here we go. So the tank just is really not thriving right now. Nothing is doing like exceptionally bad, it's just not looking that great. I think a big factor in that is that I haven't water changed in over a month, which I was doing every 3 weeks. As you could see, I have some cyano starting up here a little bit. It's not too bad, it's just in like that one spot. I don't know, they're just not looking so great. The glass is dirty, as you could see, because I haven't touched it. I haven't felt like doing anything here. I basically just put the food in the tank and keep it moving. I was seeing some good results on the Scully before, but now it's kind of like started to degrade a little bit again. It is doing, it's really aggravated right now, so it usually doesn't look that bad. But yeah, you know, that's kind of a bummer too. So I know people go through these like little stages in their reefing journey where they're like, I want to sell everything. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about it very briefly. I didn't go too deep into like listing stuff and whatnot, but I was just like, man, forget this. I'm over it. I'm done. And then I just decided not to, obviously. I think a big like reasoning for me kind of feeling this way is a couple of things. Number one is I'm kind of tired of filming my same tank for you guys. I feel like it's boring. I mean, it might not be boring to you guys, but to me, it's boring. Like, you've seen this tank last week and the week before. I want to be putting out new stuff that's like fun and exciting and gets you guys excited to not only get into the hobby, but just like to do stuff in life in general. And filming my same tank over and over again is like not it. So I think that's like the main one. But then I'm kind of reminding myself, like, it's just like stepping stages. I will get a bigger tank and then I'll be able to expand once I finally freaking get a house. But yeah, I think that's the main one. Then I might as well start cleaning while I talk to you guys, because if not, I will never do it because I just keep walking by the tank. So yeah, I just haven't really wanted to clean anything. And it's not necessarily that it's like super dirty, but I don't know. I think it just really goes back to like a lack of excitement in it, and not because I don't think it's pretty or anything like that, but just because I'm not bringing you guys like original content, and I'm not filming myself doing original content, which obviously takes excitement out of it as well. I can only do so many store tours in my area and like tank tours, because yeah, I don't know a lot of people, number one, and number two, there's only so many stores around me and I'm not trying to drive like 3 hours to do a store tour. So yeah, I think just lack of excitement. I also don't know why my back chamber of water is running out of water quicker than over here. Like, I don't see too much obstruction on this like grate going to the back, but yet I keep getting a water falling effect in the back of it. I didn't change anything, any of my pumps or anything like that, so it's just like, it's almost like being restricted. If any of you guys have experience with this or know what might be causing that, please drop a comment and let me know so I can try to get to the bottom of it, because I am tired of hearing Niagara Falls in my living room. I just filled this up a few days ago. I really do not think that this is the issue, because there's plenty of space for the water to go through. I don't know, I think it's something else. Just don't know what. And here's the last of the RO I have. Look looking a little better there. I also lost one of the frags that I had here, the Acros. I think it was the Bill Murray. I had it glued right there and it just disappeared one day when I came out here, and I'm pretty sure it fell down that hole there, but I cannot see it, or I tried to grab it with tweezers and no luck. Oh yeah, and apparently those two Acros don't get along. That was my OMG Acro in the center, and I guess a tip of that blue Tort Acro, whatever, touched it and just literally wiped it out. So that's awesome too. And then this tank it's a whole nother set of its own issues. Wow, for instance, I just noticed that this frog spawn is completely dead. I love this little floating rock tank. I've been wanting to stock it up for a while now, but because I haven't been able to do a water change, I actually, due to not being able to do the water change, I think that's where I mostly saw like a big downhill slump from it. However, I did just do like a mini water change the other day simply by taking water out of my other tank. That's where I usually get the water from, into this tank. The bad thing is I just didn't have any water to replace the other tank with, but at least I got a couple of cups of the water change into here. So I think that's kind of helped it a little bit, because I don't dose this tank. I was only getting the dosing that was coming from the display tank. I think that was a big thing for this one. That kind of started to get things looking like not so good. And then also the frog spawn unglued from the rock and it fell into the sand, and by the time I picked it up, one of the two heads had polyp bailout, which was like, dang, that sucks. But I glued it back on, and as you can see now, what I just showed you, it was there either yesterday or the day before I saw it, and now it's completely gone as well. So that sucks. Not only that, but we have a humongous outbreak of bubble algae. The fish are still doing good in here, and I absolutely love the two fish we got. By the way, we did name the elongate dotty back. He's over there swimming somewhere. Let's see if he pops out. He's a little skittish. Come on, buddy, where you at? There he is, right in that little hole. He's so dope. So I named him Glitch because of the way that he swims. It kind of reminds me like a video game, like glitching around. So yeah, we call him Glitch. The Duncan is the other one that it was always doing really good, and now for some reason it's just like not really opening up all the way. And that rock flower in the back there is like curled up weird, which is strange because the other rock flowers are doing good. The acans are still fluffy. This Yuma has just like gotten mad growth. The Alleviapora isn't looking as great. It looked like that part over there started to kind of not do good, but it has seen some improvement since I did that mini water change. I wasn't gonna clean this glass, but actually I think it's pretty good, so we're just gonna let it roll. The issue is the bubble algae. As you guys can see, it is literally all over the place, which is super annoying. This tank has so much potential to thrive, and I'm just slacking hardcore. So I was thinking about getting another emerald crab because they eat bubble algae, and it has helped me in the past. However, last time I had emerald crab in here, I do believe that it is what was responsible for biting my old fish fin when I was away and killing him. So now that I have these two really cool fish in here, I'm kind of hesitant to get an emerald crab. Do you guys know, like, do I even have to worry about that? Was it just like a freak accident that he might have nipped my other guy, or is that like literally something that I have reason to be worried about? Because if not, I'll throw another one of those in here and get the bubble algae under control. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what else eats bubble algae that I could put in this 3-gallon nano tank, because it is not looking too good in here. It's been a little bit since I've added this, so I'm gonna put 2 mils into this tank. Might as well feed them a little too. Let's get these fishies fed. Nope, get away. Love when everybody's eating and happy. Oh, it is taking some down, or at least it looks like it is. I haven't seen the feeders come out in a couple days. Like I've been coming out here with the lights off, and they just haven't been coming out. But wow, it's eating that food. That's good. Slow drip over here to keep them out of the way. Gotta bring some over to these homies. Look, there's our boy. Ooh, he just took that down. All right, and the rest of it's for these guys, boys and girls. So yeah, I kind of let myself bathe in my own pity for about a week, figuring out what I wanted to do, and then I decided to get my ass up and just film some content, and that's how I'm gonna get out of it. I also just kind of reminded myself that the whole reason I started this channel is not to just show like my fish tank journey, but my journey as a human in general, you know? If I can help somebody else push through something or to be a better version of themselves, like that's why I'm here. So yeah, that's why I kind of decided to share that I'm not really feeling it right now, but we will get back to it, and I just gotta keep my head on straight and just focus not on the rewards but the actual journey itself. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.